Most common form of voter fraud, but what kinds of protections exist to stop absentee ballot fraud?
Tonight, Wink News Call for Action is looking at the vulnerabilities of absentee voting. Call for Action investigator Ryan Kruger live to explain.
And Chris, voting by mail is incredibly popular. More than 89,000 people are expected to vote absentee in Lee County this election cycle. It's not to mention the thousands of military men and women who will cast their votes that way. But there are serious problems that aren't being addressed by lawmakers. A name, a birth date, and a click. That's all you need to request an absentee ballot. Information that can easily be attained. But what's hard to fake is the signature on the back. Lee County Election Supervisor Sharon Harrington says that's the biggest offense election officials have against voter fraud.
That's why we check every single signature when they come in. If it is not signed, we cannot open those ballots.
This spring, Governor Rick Scott directed election officials to remove suspected non-citizens from the voter rolls. Meanwhile, more than 36 state legislatures enacted or considered voter ID laws. But those laws would do nothing to stop absentee voter fraud, which is done through the mail without the use of an ID. Corbin Carson is a journalist with News 21, part of the Carnegie Knight Initiative on the future of journalism education. The organization has compiled a searchable database of every known case of voter fraud this century. Nearly a fourth of all cases involved absentee fraud, whereas less than 1% involved voter impersonation.
The reason why voter impersonation is so risky is you have to be in person to present an ID, and you're there actually showing or saying you're somebody else. With absentee ballot fraud, you can send in a ballot from anywhere, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, you potentially are hands off.
News 21 found 39 cases of voter fraud in Florida since 2000. 8 of them involve absentee ballots, all the same case involving a school board race in Madison County. But there is currently a court battle regarding absentee ballots cast in the Democratic primary for a House seat in Miami-Dade County. You're voting by absentee. Sign that return envelope. Otherwise, your vote won't be counted. Live in the studio, Ryan Kruger, Wink News now.
All right, Ryan, thank you.